this is Felicity Heffernan from Property Loan Advisor with tips and strategies to help you grow your property portfolio. So how do you know when it's time for your client to move from vendor finance to bank finance? The following 4 points can help guide you. Firstly, have a look at the equity position. Does your client have at least a 10 or even better, a 20% equity in their property? Bear in mind the property will be valued by the bank valuer. The equity will be determined on what the bank thinks the property is worth, not what your contract says. That's a pretty important point. Hopefully the property value has gone up since you've commenced the contract. Bear in mind your client has 3 ways of creating equity. A, paying down the contract, B, doing some renovations, and C, through natural appreciation in the property prices. The second thing, does your client have 2 years continuous employment? A change in employment is okay as long as it's in the same industry. The situation that becomes very problematic is when your client changes from working for a boss to being self-employed. A self-employed person needs to have 2 years trading in their own business before they can apply for a loan. Thirdly, does your client have income to meet the loan repayments? The best indicator of this is, do they have a good track record with you, the vendor financier? A mortgage broker or bank will do an affordability check to confirm that your client can in fact afford the loan on their serviceability calculator. And last but not least, does your client have clean credit? Even a very small default such as a telephone bill default of $150 can prevent your client from being able to qualify for bank finance. So it's really, really, really important that they don't damage their credit during the vendor finance period. Clients that have suffered a bankruptcy will find it a little more difficult also to qualify for a loan, but generally speaking, having a 20% equity position in the property will help this situation. The most successful vendor finance transactions that move to bank finance are the ones that have been in a vendor finance contract for 3 to 5 years. They have a 10 to 20% equity position in the property, they have a good repayment history with you, stable employment and clean credit. If this sounds like your client, you can contact me at loans@propertyloanadvisor.com.au or just give me a call, 1800 146 637. This is Felicity Heffernan. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.